On. Hello, what's up, Evan?
What up, man?
That shit still gets me every time, bro.
It goes hard every
I
time, man.
think it goes harder than what it really has to for us, anyways. Maybe we're just excited just because it's ours.
Definitely. I mean, this is something I'm always looking forward to. Every time I get off the night before, you hit me up and you're like, podcast time, morning,
I love,
swoop through.
I love it, man. I can't wait till we start recording music with this stuff. Like this is still all brand new to us. Like it's still fresh. It's not. I don't see it ever getting old for us. Like as far as having something, you know, new and exciting to discuss with people, or you know, I feel like I feel like we're doing a damn good job at just sitting here and talking shit.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, we were doing it before every time. We just drive around or walk.
Yeah.
How far do you think we'd walk and just talk?
Torrington's how big? I don't know. You're the one that runs around Torrington like it's nobody's business. How big do you think it is?
All around, I run a total of 3 miles, lapping probably half, uh, 3/4 of Torrington. Yeah.
So I think we probably walked that easily. You know, square block here and there adds up big time.
Oh yeah.
So how was work?
It was not a bad last shift.
Yeah, you told them to go fuck themselves
I
finally,
did.
eh?
I did. There's only a certain amount of time that a person can go with little sleep. Um, as you all might, I mean, you guys probably don't know this, but for the past few months, I've been juggling two jobs. One is a grave shift. The other is throughout the day, evening shift. Well, I just recently got promoted at the other job, so I have more hours, less downtime throughout the week, and so that shortens my sleep schedule immensely. So I went from sleeping maybe a good 4 to 6 hours a day to minimum three, 2 to 3.
That's not healthy
No, not at all.
by any stretch of the word. That is not healthy at all.
And I tried my best to leave a few days ago. That didn't work out. So today I finally just turned in my shirts, left a little love letter, and
What
bounced,
What do
man.
you mean it didn't work out? They called you back, right? It
Yeah, yeah.
begged you to stay.
Well, I was an idiot and I stopped by and got gas. And she drugged me into her office and she was giving me a whole spiel about, hey, at least, drag it on till Tuesday, um, so I can work on next week's schedule. Just finish off the rest of the week. So part of me was like, all right, yeah, maybe I could tough it out for another 4 days. Dude, I don't know what it was, but I was working the shift last night and I just said, no, no. My body said no. Like, just everything said no.
Except for that new girl you were working with.
so, so yeah. So yeah, she didn't say no.
So you said that you had the most like interaction, like
The way I worded it, yeah. The way I said it was, I had the most beneficial physical, I guess, interaction with a female that I haven't had at all.
beneficial physical
Beneficial,
and
physical.
physical.
It was, well, it had to be physical for it to be beneficial.
What happened? Did you get a BJ at work?
No, 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 nothing sexual. So,
Oh,
uh, well, I was like standing there. She was saying she was going to school for a chiropractor or whatever, and she was telling me how she knew how to crack backs and all that. And I'm like, bull. So I told her, yeah. So I told her, I was like, I've been trying to crack my upper back for weeks now, dude. Like working these jobs, being tense up top. And she's like, I got you. Lay on the ground. I was like, what? So I laid on my stomach.
Oh, okay.
This chick like squatted above me, said, all right, take a deep breath and breathe, like blow all of your air out. So I just went, and
Got it. Got
dude,
it.
like a bag of potato chips, man. Like, oh my god.
Oh man, I had a customer come in the other morning and she couldn't find the lids to the coffee.
Yeah.
And so I showed her. And when I showed her, I opened up the little compartment, right? And she went and grabbed for it and she brushed her hand against mine unnecessarily.
What?
Yeah, dude, she's fine.
Hmm.
And like she's my kind of fine, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was wearing like I'm a all natural type, you know, beautiful woman, but she have she wears fake eyelashes. That's cool, but she doesn't overdo her makeup. And she just came in wearing sweats and this low cut top. Man, she's packing heat up top too.
Ooh.
Cannons, buddy.
Mm.
Oh, she's so fine. I gave her my number.
Really?
Yeah,
Good for you,
I
man.
gave two girls my number in the past couple weeks. I don't ask for numbers anymore, just simply for the fact that I don't think that's the way to go about it for guys these days. You know,
Yeah, no.
like every once in a while you'll ask one, "Hey, can I hit you up on Facebook or Instagram?" And they'll say, "Yeah," but asking for phone numbers is played out.
It is.
It's out.
It
It's
is.
out.
Like if you're gonna ball, you ball. Like give the
Yeah.
chick your digits.
And it's not like I was out and about and I could sit there and just straight mac like, "Hey, you're beautiful. What's your number?" Blah 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 blah. You know. So I'm like, "Hey, you seem chill. Like, can I give you my number?" You know, and it
Right.
seems to work out. And
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I mean, I was just like discussing last week sometime where, I left a waitress my number while I was on a date.
my cousin, step cousin.
Oh fuck. Yeah. Now it's awkward again. I'm
Now
just
I
playing.
don't see it awkward, bro. Like for real. Like she's not really blood related. I think she's cute. I hit on her before. As weird as that sounds, like I
That's
don't,
fair.
you know,
That's fair.
I was fucked off and tipsy at the time, but when she's sitting there talking about her dad was, you know, doing stuff with my sister, like I think that she's hitting on me. Like
Right.
my dad used to fool around with your sister, and her and I are alone and shit. It's like, what kind of conversation is that if we're not leading up to that kind of same energy?
It was like she was laying out the platform
Yeah,
for
she
everything.
was
Yeah.
throwing it up for the alley oop, bro.
Oof.
You know.
Damn.
So, anyways, any like other cool things going on? I just took my son back yesterday. That was a tough one, always is,
Why is that?
because I love him so much. I fucking love my son so much, man. He's what I live for, and like even in the depths of my addiction, like when it comes to my son, I have the most love for that kid. And everybody loves their kid, but I love my kid.
I love my kid.
You know? He's my
No,
he's
dude. Yeah,
he's my world.
yeah,
And I don't have multiple children, so he's my only one. Um I don't get to see him very often just because of where he lives at, So it's it's always a sad thing. And it's gotten better through time.
right.
At first it was really like I'd cry when I'd drop him off because he was my whole reason. He was the only good thing that I had going for me in life, and a lot of times. And so,
I can understand that, man. Like,
when you fall into the depths of, uh, addiction and your kid is the only thing in life that's pure, you
yeah,
know, untainted, unbothered, loves you for you, not for any fucking thing else. Could care less what he has or anything. You know?
Yeah. You could live in a cardboard box, and as long as you're there for them, they view you like the stars, man.
Yeah, they don't question a whole lot when they're growing up like that. I'm sure there's gonna be questions when he's older, or he's gonna see, his past, you know, thinking about it growing up,
Right.
you think about your childhood growing up, and you're like, man, some of that shit was kind of swervy,
Hmm.
But right now, he sees me as a superhero, and I'm doing a lot better now. And so, but when he was all that I had going for me that was pure, like taking him to his mom's just made me feel like I was leaving, I was sending something away that, well, I knew what I was going to be getting into after that.
Right.
Dropping him off, I knew exactly what I'd be doing, until he came back, and that'd be nothing good. So having him around was just the most positive thing I had going for me because I never used around him. Never
That's
had
good.
never had people around him that shouldn't have been. I'd
Right.
have, you know, girls around him, but not like multiple girls at multiple times.
Just girls that you got serious with, right?
Yeah, or friends,
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
but I never let anybody around him that I felt was toxic, harmful, or dangerous, you know. And his mom's a saint, you know.
You're one
'Cause
of the lucky ones, man, for
she
sure.
there's multiple times where she could have just put me through the works,
Right.
taken him from me for not made it hard. She could have made it a lot harder for me to have time with him than she did, and she didn't.
Yeah.
Walking in and seeing a bong on the table,
Mm.
you know,
Yeah.
that kind of
See,
shit.
I didn't have like any paraphernalia, but I definitely had problems throughout the past couple years. Um, going up the stairs, passing out, almost ODing in front of my oldest daughter and my son. That was definitely a wake up call. Um, but the way you explained dropping off your son and everything, dude, I feel that 100%. Like every time my kids get in the vehicle with my parents and they drive off, both my kids just wave me goodbye all the way down the block, and the whole way they're going to the police station. You know, uh, they just constantly like ask my parents like, "Where's daddy? Where's daddy?" And they'll just say, "Bye, daddy," when they're miles away already. You know,
Right,
and it just gets to me, man, just seeing them drive off like that. Like, the biggest part that bugs me the most is the fact that it could have worked out, but when one person doesn't want that, unfortunately, the other has to just accept it and be like, "All right, this is the kind of life that I gotta live. This is the kind of life my kids have to live again." And unfortunately, I don't know what's happening on the other side,
yep,
but that's what she chose as well, you know?
right,
Um, and that was the hardest pill to swallow for the longest time, was accepting that.
yeah,
So, and,
yep,
and I have high respect for you and, you know,
man. I
your ex, like being able to just manage all that. So,
we do what we can. There's reservations that I still feel and animosity still, but I'm working on it. I'm trying to be a better person. I'm trying to be, you know,
and
how how
that's
they
all you can do.
say how they say is the bigger man.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, let's try this. How'd you try that?
Try that.
Yeah, something of maybe it's because I'm not you.
So I just got to angle the
Oh,
mic a little more.
yeah, that sounded a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. These mi these mics are kind of temperamental little bastards.
Yeah, I think it has a lot to do with the voice. Definitely.
Yes,
You
see. Partiro, oye sí, que yo lo soy.
If you're gonna sing a Dre Bocelli,
Is that who sings that?
yeah,
Fuck,
that's an
bro.
Italian song. Come on
I
now.
didn't even know that, and we sang it for honor choir before it was ever a song on Step Brothers.
Dude, I love Andrea Bocelli. Dude has pipes. Have you heard him and his son sing together?
No, I've never heard your uncle and your cousin sing together.
Dude, it's amazing. It's wonderful.
I bet. And that's awesome when your son picks up on what you're into and takes it to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
that
you see that with Grayson yet?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. The dude is freaking athletic, man. He's gonna be my football star for sure.
My son is the ultimate Power Ranger and every bit of the acrobat I ever wished I could have been at his age.
Dude, he's got hands like a motherfucker. I can vouch for that.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Like
It's great being a dad.
I can block my son's hands, but your son, he was kicking my ass.
I I think I need well, I don't think I need to, but I'm gonna start shelling out dough so he could be out in karate or he said gymnastics for girls and then I showed him guys gymnastics.
And now he wants to be.
I think it's more or less he he likes the he wants to learn karate. He wants to learn the fighting thing, you know? And I'm all for it because kids need discipline and I think that's a great sport to show discipline and courage all at the same time.
Definitely respect as well.
Respect as well, yeah. Because they don't let shit slide. They won't let shit slide in there. And I feel that a lot of things get have gotten taken out of school that school's slipping and kids need that kind of extracurricular to to give them somewhere outside of home to learn those kind of things because
Right.
in the home you're only going to learn so much and show so much appreciation for the people that raise you. I'm sorry, every kid and parent goes through it. You know, if you're too hard on your kids, they're going to resent you and not respect you either way. Or if you're too soft, they're not going to respect you and think that you're a bitch. So I think putting them in a position with other adults to learn respect is a great way for them to learn respect at home as well.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah, I mean, as someone that played sports and, you know, I played football, soccer. One of the things I did learn was self-discipline as well, like I had a grown man that wasn't my father screaming in my face all the time. That kind of, that adds a layer onto your personality for sure,
right.
especially at a young age.
Yeah, because when you're a young teenage boy, you think you could take your dad.
Oh, dude. I still try to take my dad.
I I thought about it once. I thought about it once, you know,
Yeah.
and yeah, he changed that around real quick. The words that came out of his mouth, and I'm gonna quote him. He said, "You might think that you will be able to take me, and you might get a couple good hits on me, but I will kill you before I lose my seat in this household." And that was when my dad was drinking. He
Mhm.
wasn't in the best spot mentally. But my dad is about his word. He doesn't say things just to hear himself talk.
And those are words of a king, man.
Yeah, my
I
dad
will
wasn't
kill you before I lose
my
my
dad
seat in this
my
house,
dad
dude.
wasn't raised by no bitch either. His dad, if
Damn.
you want to learn what a hard ass was, listen to some stories about my grandpa Crouch. Like from what from the stories I've been told, like my dad has witnessed some things that he probably shouldn't have growing up. But have you ever seen the movie think it's like Outlaws or something like that with Shia LaBeouf and uh, Tom Hardy,
This sounds familiar.
and they're like bootleggers back in the day.
Okay, yeah.
And Tom Hardy gets his throat cut, and this chick, he gets his throat cut, and this chick has to hold it together to get him to the hospital. Like that happened to my grandfather. My
Oh
grandmother,
my god,
he got his throat cut by one of his buddies, and my grandma Crouch had to hold it together and saved his life right in front of my dad when my dad was a kid.
dude, what?
Yeah,
Oh my god,
my dad was
man.
like 8 or 9.
Can you imagine that?
No, I couldn't because yeah, according to the life that I live, I'm bitch made compared to that.
That's insane, man. I
Yeah,
can't imagine that.
hell
Holy
no. And that's the dude that raised my dad.
fuck.
Couldn't take him off the map.
Nope.
Mountain Men, Arkansas, baby. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, yeah. So we
Oh
covered
man.
Adam 22 in the last podcast and discussed about him and his old lady and how he's such a cuck. But you have a different perspective on it. And you brought it to my eyes. And coming from like the scene that we are, the hip hop scene, like I'm surprised that I didn't see it, and it makes a lot of sense now.
Now that I promise you, go on Snapchat, look at like the whole little news feed that
I
pops up
I,
randomly.
I was looking for it and I couldn't find it.
Dude, so for some reason this shit's popping up on my Snapchat. I don't know why. No, I did not look up videos,
I've
but
I'd been looking for that video of her getting railed by that big old black guy for a
yeah,
minute because
I
she's smoking hot,
think it's like
bro.
Jonathan Love or something like
Is
that.
that his name?
Yeah. And
I'm gonna be pulling this up during the podcast. I want to get some of that action.
here's the crazy thing now. So Jonathan Love and her made a video right after the wedding and everything. That's what caused all this. Then Adam 22 gets on social media, starts calling him out. Adam or Jonathan Love does the same. They're doing this back and forth like
Blah 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 blah.
yeah, like they're about to do a MMA fight against each other or something.
Really?
Yeah. And then their freaking views start going up and everything. And now there's like other freaking posts about Adam 22. Like Adam 22 says he's done with whatever her name is. Jonathan Love gets called out for selling fake watches. Like I dude, like
Clout chasing.
exactly.
So they done this whole thing just for a scheme to get
It's a
views up.
marketing scheme 100%.
Really?
Like if you're in a relationship that's open, good for you, man.
Yeah.
But when you make it seem like it's a huge deal all of a sudden and you got a big name and maybe you need a little extra money after spending a bunch after, the wedding, why not do a marketing scheme?
And
That's
there
like the most genius way to do so.
and there's videos after videos after videos that I found on Pornhub of Adam and his chick just going at it with other
And
girls.
it's trendy.
Yeah, I bet those views went way up
Dude,
too.
yeah, cuz I'll be honest, I didn't even know who Adam 22 was until you mentioned it.
And now it's everywhere.
Now it's everywhere.
Yeah, they even had a Andrew Tate on their podcast
Yeah,
bringing it up. And Andrew, I think Andrew Tate's the man. I don't know what kind of person he is in real life, but he seems like he has a dude with actual morals. He
right.
doesn't seem like a dude that bullshits and just says stuff to hear himself talk. He's about what he says, and he sticks by it. He said he didn't want to like stress the whole situation while he was on the podcast with them when they brought it up because she seemed uncomfortable, and Adam's girl might not think this is a whole. She might not think this is cool to have all this kind of attention like this.
Yeah.
It just makes her seem like she's a thought for views.
She's the reason all this happened.
Yeah, she is the cause of all this, and that's horrible.
But if you think about it, maybe she's sacrificing her own name just to get that money, you know? Because
Right.
whatever money Adam 22 gets after all these streams and views go up, she gets some of that dough too because they're technically married.
And if anything were to happen to their relationship, like that empire is half hers now.
Exactly.
like or
So
more.
no one's losing.
Pain and suffering. You got alimony if they have kids ever together. Got he's gonna have to worry about child support payments, all that shit. But
Uh,
it's gonna take its toll either way. There's no, I don't see anybody really winning in this at all. Like everybody just looks like fuckwads.
yeah,
Everybody looks like a bunch of fuck people because and the people that are following this so hard, and bumping up them views because we just know about it from the small little clips that we've seen, and we're
right.
covering it because it's a trending thing. But, ultimately, nobody's really going to win in this situation.
Well, I'll tell you this much, man. They're
I hope it
big names now.
I hope it bumps our views up because I'm gonna hashtag Adam22 this shit.
Yeah, I would.
I'm gonna. It's gonna happen.
But you have these big names and they're blowing up right now, and you have normal people watching it and keeping track of it now. And honestly, what ticks me off about the whole situation is that they're literally rebranding a poly relationship, making it seem okay. Like, oh, people that love drama, they're gonna view this like, oh my god,
Oh, they're gonna hop up on this shit
like
like
there's nothing wrong with it.
white on rice in a paper plate in a
Like,
snowstorm, bro. Everybody's gonna have a piece of this cake.
you're gonna start seeing couples, even like average Joes, start like sleeping around even more. Maybe being okay with their wife, you know, filming a homemade sex tape with the neighbor.
Oh, right.
Like a trend is a trend. Like, and when something starts trending, it makes people believe, okay, there's something cool about this.
And
Maybe
and there's so
it's
many
acceptable.
and there's so many things in society that have went trending that I think is so harmful. And I'm not gonna mention any of it just so I don't get flagged or be considered a hate monger or uh what is it? Not oh shit. Inconsiderate of other people's feelings and intolerant cuz I'm accepting of a lot of shit, man, but there's a lot of fuck shit that goes on in society that I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And you look it up, it's all because it's been a trending thing.
Yep. It's been something that people have been watching for a while now.
And I was in a poly relationship.
Were you?
Yeah. But I was with it was two dudes and me and this two dude had like multiple girlfriends. I wasn't like with a guy, but we shared girlfriends,
Gotcha.
you know?
See, I don't know if it counts as a poly.
No, you think it's just two bros fucking a bunch of chicks?
No, but me fucking both my baby mamas at the same time.
Yeah, that's not poly.
That's just me being a dumbass,
Yeah,
I
that's just you
guess.
being. No, that's just you wanting to keep your family tight.
Literally.
I don't see. I don't see nothing wrong with that. There are things wrong with it, but like you had kids with both those women.
Yeah.
I don't see anything justifiably wrong to the point. And like you had children with them at the times you were fucking both of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You're just a dude trying to keep his clan tight,
Okay.
in my eyes, you know. But what do I know? I don't even get none anymore.
Fuck. Neither do I, man.
I don't, and it sucks. Like I'm alone and I get lonely sometimes, but I ain't desperate, you know. So at least I can mark that down for myself. I was actually gonna try to get one of our homies on the line and see if it'll work. Maybe we should run a test call on you.
On me?
Yeah, I'm gonna try calling you real quick and seeing if it works the way I want to. Cause he all said, "Call me when you wake up." Cause I really want to get his story on here today. You know? Da 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 da. So,
Awesome!
man, what button? That's the button I was looking for. I was button mashing.
Ready Player One. God damn, why does she look fine today?
Who is that?
Lulu.
Oh, okay. So what's line one and line two again?
Line one, line two. Those are audio inputs.
Hello. Okay.
So that's where you want it
Maybe I'm trying to just be able to hear what's going on. We might have to share headphones. We might have to share
to be. See,
headphones.
this is output audio for smartphone. Live 2, live 1.
Okay. I'm gonna try calling you on Snapchat. See what happens. No, I had to disconnect yours. This one's on. Let me see if it works.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
No, that ain't working. That ain't
I think
working.
there's a certain button you gotta press.
See, I got us in what I had us in last time. Remember when we called
Hello?
it? Remember when we called the last time? Remember when I called this last time?
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this works, bro. We had it in line one last time. I wonder why it didn't work. Why it's not. You heard that?
Heard that. What was that? Hello? Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
Oh, God. Wait,
oh.
you're on. God damn.
Okay, so that worked. So I'm gonna try calling him right here,
Sean's probably confused as hell. Like, what?
right? Like I'm trying to see how to get him on a call and have it work. You know what I mean?
What input are you in?
I'm in the line one. I'm just trying to get you on here and hear your voice, man. Yeah, it's not working at all on our end.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not working. Talk to us. Talk to us. Keep talking to us. Yeah, it's not working at all. We can't we can't hear you on this end, bro. Yeah, it's super whack. That's super whack. Why can't this work? And you don't have any splicers, huh?
I don't have splicers, but I have a port for my phone.
For your iPhone?
Yeah.
Man. Let's try. What was that? Oh, understandable. We even tried putting you in the headset jack. Yeah, it's not even working through the headset jack. Here, we're gonna figure this out and call you back. Sorry, listeners or whoever's out there watching us right now and us looking like idiots. We're trying to figure out how to lock in our homeboy on this uh video so he could be a part of the podcast with us. Because as of right now, it's not working out. Not the way we want it. You can plug your headphones back in, bro. I don't know if it's even a thing we can do.
It's gotta be, man. It's
You would
gotta be.
you would think, right?
I mean,
Maybe I don't have the right kind of cables for for that necessary function. Maybe if I had a regular headphone jack in it, like I got another phone that doesn't take all this weird shit that it could just plug in the audio, the headset audio. Like I wonder if that would work just plugging it into an audio jack on a regular phone.
that's what it shows. That's why I said we can use mine.
Do you have a regular
Yeah.
let's try it.
Shot.
Da, 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 da. And Evan will be back. So for right now, I'm going to take this time to plug in our products.
For anybody that has problems waking up, getting going in the morning, having issues with a little bit of extra energy, try our ilbuconero white rabbit energy snuff. It is made of uh, caffeine, L-theanine, taurine, glucose, and menthol crystal. Yeah. It is.
It's able to get you going the way you want it to. Fresh, clean energy, the way it's supposed to be. No fillers, no BS. It's energy drink that you sniff. Brought to you by ilbuconero. And anybody that is wanting to get some of the ilbuconero energy snuff, the white rabbit, please email us at ilbuconerofratelli@gmail.com. That's ilbuconerofratelli@gmail.com. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He'll be back. Da 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 da. Ba da 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 ba. Ba da 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 da. So we're just hanging out in the basement as usual on a Thursday morning, just getting things going, And here he is, back with action. So we're gonna try to plug it in just straight into the headset.
So the live 1 or 2.
We'll try it in a couple different ports. And it should work, man. I'm just trying to read the audio as it's coming through, because if it works and it goes through, man, this will be awesome. We could call up a bunch of people. We might even make it a thing where we just random call people, let them know what's up. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you are on the show now. You have won $1 million. Let's see if.
How's that?
Hit play.
No, it's not going.
Nothing. Nothing. It's not.
Would you have it plugged in?
Let's try. We might have to share a mic. Hit it. Oh man.
I was just flexing on my ex bitch. Truck a wedding ring, I bought a neck. It's got the flu, try not to catch this. I left that hoe alone cause she.
And then, okay, so that works for him.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, we're gonna have to talk into one mic. Yeah, because I had to plug him into a mic cord. We have to get a splicer for that. Yeah.
What kind of slicer you need?
Here.
How many slices of this pie is it gonna take?
Yo, yo.
Yo, yo.
That's that. Okay.
Hello? Oh, it's still off.
Hello, hello. Can anybody hear me? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Is there anybody out there?
No sound, no sound.
1 second, 1 second, 1 second. And we are Live. Try it.
Yo, yo,
Try.
yo. Whoa. Yeah.
Okay, we got it. We got all three of us here now.
What? Yeah.
Are they gonna be able to hear me this time?
Yeah, you might
Yeah.
need to turn the volume down on the phone a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, that's super loud. Talk, Sean.
Talk, Sean.
Talk, Sean.
Keep
Talk,
talking.
Sean.
Yeah, just keep
Yep,
talking, Sean.
keep talking.
Talking about what?
I don't know, just talk about anything.
You could talk.
What?
You could talk about that crazy ass weekend that you just had.
Yeah, no kidding.
What crazy weekend? I don't know what you speak of.
Yeah, right.
Dude, it wasn't a weekend. It was a Tuesday. Fuck you talking about, bro?
Why don't you tell everybody how it went down at your casa? How you fulfilled your bucket list items?
Fuck.
Give us the play-by-play.
The play-by-play?
Yeah, we need to hear this. The the listeners want to hear everything that went down.
They don't want to hear
Yeah, they do.
it.
Yeah, bro, that's why we have you on here to air it all out, bro.
Well, first of all,
You don't gotta say names or nothing like that. And it's not like they're gonna hop up on this thing and
no, I
like
know. But first of all, this dick ain't gonna suck itself.
never does.
You know,
Never does.
it never happened before, and I keep telling these people this, and they don't want to listen, but they listen this time.
Did they?
Yeah.
So how did it go down? Like you had one at your house and then the other one was like, "Hey, I'm coming over." Like give us a play-by-play, bro. Like just tell us the story. Like we're a couple of kids that are at summer camp and you're trying to scare us into safe sex.
Tell us a story, please.
Fuck. All right. So, girl number one came over from Cheyenne. And girl number two was like, hey, come pick me up from Alliance and I'll buy you these sneakers.
What?
She'll buy you sneakers?
Yeah.
Man, I wish I had a girl come through buy me sneakers.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
Sean, can you see me? I look like I'm about to go live with a boy band. I
Bro.
look like I'm about to drive a pod race or direct NASCAR traffic.
Right? Fuck.
That came in handy though.
Yeah, we figured it out.
Yeah, until you fucking play it back and then you can't hear me again.
No, we were looking at the levels right before we got you live. So now everybody can hear all the fuck shit that's about to go down.
Alright, so this bitch is like, okay, well, fucking, I'll pay for all your gas, I'll give you extra money, I'll buy you some sneakers, I'll buy you some food, I'll buy you some liquor, whatever. I'm like, girl number one, come on, bitch, we're going for a ride. We gotta go get girl number two.
How did she feel about that?
She can give a fuck.
No.
Fuck no. So then we get here, or we went to go get some sneakers. And I'm like, I'm not gonna let you pay $145 for these fake ass Jordan 12s.
From where?
Hibbits.
So
I'm like,
they weren't fake. They were just new.
they just weren't the original Jordan 12s.
Oh,
And I'm like, I'm
they
not
were
gonna.
Jordan 12s. They just weren't the ones.
Yeah, the original ones. They were
Right.
like some fucking crossbreed or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay. I know the ones you're talking about. Yeah, like were they like all retro colored and shit?
No, they're all like original black and white, but they weren't. You know what I mean? They weren't the motherfucking 12s.
I don't get it then. Like they were, like you
They
want.
look like them. They look like them, but they weren't them. You know what I mean?
Like you want to pair the first editions?
Yeah, the original 12s.
Oh, from back in the day?
Yeah, from like fucking Space Jam, warming up, practicing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
You want those ones.
The real ones.
So these were probably like completely refurbished.
Yeah, these were the new release ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're fucking whack.
Damn.
I gotta pull them up. I'm gonna pull it up, Dookie.
Pull it up, Jamie.
Anyways, keep going with your story.
All right, so then we go there, we come back here, fucking drinking, whatever. I'm sitting there, I was like, hey, girls, I like blowjobs. Why don't you both blow me at the same time and fulfill my bucket list? They're like, no. And then they started talking. And they're like, okay, well, I guess we're going to go fucking end up going fucking lesing out. They're like, come in your room in like 5 or 10 minutes. I go there, and girl number 2's fucking eating out girl number 1.
That just sounds. Oh man.
That sounds like my dream, bro.
Bro, but
It was,
let's put some clarity on this whole situation here. These girls were not the ones you would like when you think like, oh, two girls are eating each other out. These aren't the ones you want to be picturing doing that.
it was weird.
It was.
He's all.
I bet it was weird, and it was definitely. Oh man, I bet it looked like a humpback and a manatee looking like they were trying to munch down on some seaweeds.
Basically,
It looked like two two Jabba the Hutts on Star Wars mating, I'm sure.
Oh my god.
Well, Jess isn't like a big girl. She's just older, taller, thicker, and definitely more ratchet than I appreciate.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I walk in there and I say my line. I'm like, hey, this dick ain't gonna suck itself. So then Jessica starts giving me head. Girl number 2 starts giving me head. And then girl number 1 starts giving me head. And girl number 1 is fucking going at it like a fucking madman. I'm like, hey, slow the fuck down, okay? I'm like, hey, just slow down. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't, it's not going nowhere.
No need to rush.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want my fucking dick sucked like a fucking with the helicopter hand. You know what I mean? It's got the whole twisty style.
God.
Slobgok twister.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, slow your fucking roll.
She was ready to finish you off.
Finish her.
Not like that.
What?
And then the other one starts sucking my dick. And they're like sharing it or whatever.
And then girl number 1 is like, I want to watch you fuck her or whatever. So I start fucking her, and I'm just like sitting there, and like, my shit just went, this is awkward. And then I walked out of the room. That's fucking awesome.
If only you could hear. Did you hear yourself? Could you hear yourself?
No.
Yeah, when you were telling that little bit, I had you in the female voice. It was awesome.
Good.
It was
I'm
like
gonna clap or what?
it was like
Oh yeah, let me give you that gok gok.
This dick ain't gonna suck itself.
Let your girl go to suck itself. That's great.
Oh man.
No, it's fucking girl number one got all butthurt.
After the whole ordeal, didn't you finish with her?
No, fuck no.
Oh,
I didn't
you
finish with
you
none of them.
you went straight gummy worm with it.
Fucking dude, that awkward moment gummy wormed me out.
Fuck.
Gummy worm.
Yeah, it went limp. His dick ran
I was like,
ran and hid from the situation.
I
You
was
did
like, this is
mention
weird.
that, yeah.
This is weird as fuck. Goodbye.
Yeah,
I'm going back out to play my music and drink some Fireball.
Fireball is poisonous.
I know, dude.
God. I can't stand Fireball.
It's so gross, man. I can't do it no more.
It's gonna kill me.
Eventually, yeah. Alcohol is gonna fucking be the end of you if you don't wisen up.
I don't know. I'm about to go get a shot right now.
Bro,
Brown,
Brown.
nasal snuff.
remember our last podcast? When I brought up a certain coworker and his dead dog.
Yeah,
Well, that certain coworker has been watching our videos.
has he?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh man.
Yeah, he showed up to work this morning and he's like, I watched your podcast.
He
My
probably
heart dropped. I was like, which one?
he probably won't watch any more episodes.
Yeah, after the fourth one, yeah, he'll be done.
Yeah. Well, maybe. I don't know. He might earn a fan or two. He might get.
Right.
He might.
Dude, what
get,
does he want? What does he want to trade for that frozen dead dog?
Oh man.
I mean, I got some sneakers. I got some kids' toys.
What are you gonna do with a frozen dead dog?
You don't want to know.
Oh God.
Oh man, he's gonna save the reproductive.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking trade it for something else.
Gotta trade up.
He's gonna sell it on the black market.
I was
Someone in China might buy it.
You could be our pull-up guy because you got your TV accessible right now. Doesn't it? Doesn't your TV have Google and shit? Doesn't your TV have internet?
Yeah.
Well then, boom, you could be our pull-up guy. Pull it up, Leppy.
How about I just pull out and not have kids?
Oh man, you're about three too late for that one.
What's this pulling out you guys speak of?
I don't know. I would have to. I would have to get something.
It's a really unique skill.
I would have to be getting some to know what that is. Fuck.
When in doubt, pull out.
Man, that chick brushed my hand the other day at the coffee dispenser, and I about nutted,
Shut the
bro. Like no,
Oh man. I
like
jizzed in my pants.
Oh, okay. So I had the newspaper today. I think I still got it. I am so pissed off about where our society's coming to.
Why?
Because students discussing free speech at UW, they only wanted to bitch about how the LGBTQ has more rights at the school than the Christian kids. And where I'm at in society today is like it's 2023. And it's a known fact that that the Spartans, that the Navy, that a lot of old war clan people, homosexuality was a given thing, right?
Yeah.
So this part in 2023, we're still worried about where people are putting their dicks in vaginas. We're still worried about who people are fucking as a squad. As a squad in society, we're still worried about that.
Did you also know they're fighting for a tax bracket? Like, so for example, you go to Home Depot or Walmart or something,
Yeah.
and let's say you're from a branch of military. What do
Yeah.
you ask for? Military discount.
Yeah.
They're now fighting for an LGBTQ discount. So if
Okay,
you're
so
gay,
Shut the
I
fuck up.
don't think that's a thing
Dude.
that should happen.
yeah,
But like, let them fight for it. I'm not gay. I can't speak on their behalf or what rights they should or shouldn't get, but as a society, I don't think we should be worried about who people are fucking or what adults are doing altogether.
I mean, if they get a discount, I'll say I'm gay. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'll be like, I'm homo as fuck. Let me get that discount.
like I'm all for the right for people to love who they want to. Let people love who they want to. Let adults do what they want to do. Or just like
exactly.
I don't have any means to say about abortion, right? But that's another thing. They're adults. Let them do what they want.
My thing
Right.
is, do whatever the hell you want. It's a free country.
Yeah.
As long as you don't infringe on my rights
Exactly.
as a heterosexual. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't think that's a thing, but it's straight.
It is a thing.
As straight white males, we are the lower class, I feel,
Right.
sometimes. But like we'll probably get a lot of hate for this episode just bringing it up.
Right.
You know?
Give a fuck.
But
Like, okay, you could be gay. You could be gay and all that, but just don't knock me out and suck my dick, okay?
Exactly. See, that's where I'm at.
I
don't infringe on my rights.
I don't think that as a gay community that's what they want to do. I don't think they want to knock you out and suck your dick, Shaun.
I mean, I beg to differ.
He's-
I would.
God damn it. But you know what I mean?
What?
Or like transgenders, let people do what they want. Let grown people do what they want. Let's just all as a community come together, let people do what they want. Don't hurt the kids. And that's where I stand with shit. That's
together.
if we're so worried about what other people are doing to themselves, be it addiction, being transgender, being gay, being heterosexual, like that falls along the same lines as racism to me. Like it's intolerance.
You know what I don't get?
Huh.
I don't get how they're going to put a dog down for biting a kid, but they won't put a pedophile down.
Facts.
Ooh, that's another fucking sensitive topic.
You know what I mean? Like, kill the motherfuckers.
We should
Bring 'em
have
up.
Sunday crucifixions.
Sunday crucifixions.
Live crucifixions.
Like we did back. Yeah, I think public execution would be a crazy ass thing to bring back. What do you think?
Yeah.
People gather in the square
I'm
and
all
just
about that.
watch people just get beheaded like back in the day.
I don't know about beheaded,
Just,
but
that'd be-
pedophiles, though.
I don't know. We watch worse shit on the internet.
I guess. But
Rotten.com.
not on TV, you know.
I know, but if we did it, I bet a lot less people would be more apt to do it. It's like busting.
Yeah, for real.
It's like busting an asshole in the face. It's like if you fuck up an asshole, that asshole is less likely to be a dick to the next guy.
I mean,
They'll-
I got busted in the face. I'm still an asshole.
I know, but that's different. You thought twice about being an asshole to that same kind of person.
No, I didn't.
You didn't get busted up enough then.
No, because I was busting motherfuckers up.
You know what I mean, though? It's like, if you fuck some dude up that's being a dick for no reason, that person's going to think twice about being a dick.
To you.
Yeah.
You know? Or to anybody. They're going to think twice because you never know who knows karate. You know? But as a society, if we're still worried about what people are doing to themselves, then we're losing. We're losing.
We're losing hope, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we've lost all hope already.
And I feel like this episode's going to be pulled back as soon as, if this ever gets like big, they're going to look at this episode and be like, what the fuck were those guys talking
Yeah.
about?
This is definitely going to get flagged in many ways.
Right.
We need a flag.
Huh.
Flag.
Yeah.
Ilbuconerofratelli.
The black hole flag.
The black hole flag.
Black
The
hole.
the Monkey Mountain Mama Masters.
We need to have an extremely lit episode. That's why I wish you could come with us to Casper and bring this show on the road for a
Fuck,
weekend.
that'd be nice.
Right?
Just do it.
I have the kids, man. My time with my kids, I've been
Bring it.
slacking, bro.
We could bring your kids
That's
on a road
precious,
trip.
bro.
I mean, they wouldn't freaking.
Mind it.
No, not at all.
Do you got to work this weekend?
No.
You want to take your kids on a road trip? We're all about the kids.
We're about the kids.
We love the kids.
I mean, I'll have to think about it.
And we have a place to stay already.
But can you imagine a mini bleached out me running around while we're trying to do a podcast?
We could do it in the car. We could do it anywhere, bro. We could do it on the road.
Dude, my son.
This whole setup's mobile.
Yeah. When he sees me doing something, he wants to like
be on it.
Yeah.
All the more reason to bring him.
Right.
Right. You'll be on the podcast. Fuck yeah.
You already know how I feel about kids, man. I let Bubby on the podcast.
That's fair.
You know?
That's fair.
Yeah. We love the kids around here. And I think being around kids is something that Shaun needs.
Yeah.
100%. And he loves little kids. Little kids love him because they're almost the same size.
Shut the fuck up. They think I'm a kid too.
Yeah.
He's a fucking I'm a kid too.
My little cousins asked me if I was an adult. I had to tell them nope. Nope, far from it. But yeah, we're leaving Friday morning, man.
Friday morning, huh?
Yep.
Fuck.
Tomorrow morning.
See, because I work Friday.
What time?
Noon to 9.
Noon to 9 at night?
Yep.
And you're off Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to be that advocate, but I'd say it's a reason to call in.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm already on thin ice right now with this job because of the truck stop.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, I've been kissing hairy ass left and right, bro.
I'd quit my job before I did that.
He did quit his job today.
What?
Yeah, I quit the truck stop.
The shitty gas station job?
Yep.
Good for you. Where's that clapping sound effect?
Oh, what the hell? Wrong one. Dude, I'm just hitting buttons, bro.
There we go. There we go.
Oh man, I wish. Oh, you could hear all this. You could hear all the sound effects.
Kinda.
Yeah. That's what's up.
I heard it slightly.